Hello Internet, this is Rising World, and this is the floor in Rising World. The floor of Parapa Palace. Bet you didn't think you'd see me back at this place quite so soon because of all the building that's involved. Well, I've not done any building on it since the last time I was here. Because the last time I was here was literally a couple hours ago, and since then I recorded a couple more episodes, and I took a break to eat dinner, which is a necessity. I can't talk sometimes. By the way, welcome to the Empirical Sword. I'm Lore Master DLC 79, and sometimes I can't talk. But I got to thinking, specifically while eating dinner, I got to thinking more about the tapestry idea. So I went into Hitfilm, which is my video editing / compositing software. It's a pretty good stand-in for Photoshop, although I hear that professionals, according to professionals, Photoshop can do a lot of things that Hitfilm can't, because Hitfilm is pretty much for editing and video compositing. It's not for photos, but I kind of slapped together a little something. And hopefully, okay, yeah, okay, it's saved. Now let's resize this so that we can get a better look at it. For one, I want it to be as tall as this thing here is, and then let's stretch it out to be a little bit wider, because basically I set it to an aspect ratio of 2:1 or 1:2. Basically, I mean, the resolution of it was 512 on the horizontal and 1024, basically double that on the vertical. So basically, I didn't choose a horse's head because the horse update is quite imminent. That's a coincidence. I chose a horse head because this is Parapa Palace. And the boss of the Parapa Palace dungeon thingy in Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link is named Horsehead. And he's named Horsehead because he is a giant armored thing with a mace and the head of a horse. Horsehead. It's quite obvious when you think about it. So that's why I chose the image of it. And I didn't create the image of the horse's head on my own. I went to the internet and found something very quickly. I hope it's not copyrighted. If it is, I might be getting in trouble. But I applied a few effects to turn it from your black lines on white to they're supposed to be yellow on purple, but due to lighting, okay, now it's kind of like now it's kind of like yellow on blue. And now we can kind of see the purple, but the white's kind of washed out. Probably could have done more with the yellow though. You made it more of a saturated. I mean, you can kind of see the yellow at the top. But yeah, I kind of did this. Whoa. That's not what I want. Yeah, I kind of did this to kind of play around with it. Horsehead banner PNG has been successfully placed. And this is one thing I don't like about the posters. And having to choose an image every single time. Oh, no, okay, it remembered. Yeah. Now, I kind of want banners up there as well to indicate there's stuff up there, but as you can see, I don't have a ladder in my inventory. And no, I'm not going to place all of these in this video. That would be crazy. But I do want to kind of see what this looks like, just running down the hall. And to do that, I have to run all the way back to where I would be. So we turn the corner, and then we have this. Did you guys see that little flicker? Let's try that again. This time a little slower. Okay. Maybe it's a speed issue. Okay, I think it's the lack of VSync, vertical synchronicity, which I mean, I could turn VSync on to get, you know, smoother video rendering, but I've noticed that, you know, pulls my frame rate down. Yeah, this actually looks really good. You know, it's less, you know, all gray everywhere. And I'm thinking, you know, maybe, you know, hang those banners up here as well in the ceiling areas. Again, I don't have a ladder on me, so I'm not doing that now. Maybe there as well, perhaps. I don't want to have to run the entire dungeon to get to the next place. There's one more place where I really want to see what it will look like and just how big I can make the banner, poster, the poster banner, the banner poster. That's over here, and see, to get over here to the boss room, I would have to run the entire dungeon that way, or I could just go this way. Which, I mean, admittedly, this is kind of a breaking the fourth wall kind of moment. It's like if Link knew that he could just, you know, put the crystal into the thing from this way, why didn't he just go this way? Why didn't he go that way instead? That's much harder. I guess we can pretend that this is locked, but because this is the boss room, I want it to look pretty boss-ish, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I don't need a ladder to do that. Oh, I might. Okay, and that is how big? How big is that? Oh, I can't tell. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? So it needs to be 7 wide. That's an odd number. Okay, maybe if can I make it? Can I zoom in? Okay, just barely, maybe. I still can't see the grid lines. I'm thinking that's lined up with the grid line. Not quite. One more. One more, maybe. One more. Okay, that is the absolute maximum there. Good to know. And I believe that's what? What is that? I like that I could place it here on a diagonal as well if I felt like it. I don't feel like it though. I do want to... How tall are you? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I need to make it 8 wide now. So big I can't even fit it on my screen almost. So that's 4. That's 6. And that's 8. Okay. Oh, this is so big. This is a big tapestry. There we go. So now, if we enter the boss room the right way, wow, we can see it all the way from over here. So you turn the corner, all of a sudden, I mean, there's a little bit of a flicker because, yeah, the textures are Z-fighting. Of course. Yeah, there's really no way to get around that. I mean, we could try to hack a way to place it. Actually, if you look at that, it's already slightly away from, you know, slightly in front of the wall. It shouldn't be Z-fighting. Then again, out here, it's not Z-fighting. Out here, yeah. The game doesn't entirely know which texture is closest. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, the flicker is annoying. But let's place another one. G. What? There we go. Yeah. All of a sudden, this room feels a little more impressive. If only by a little bit. So now, just a quick run through. Is there anywhere else that I would like to place? I mean, maybe on these. You know? That would kind of give a reason for having all of this open space. Is, you know, Horsehead wants to show off banners of himself. That could be a reason. Oh yeah, that's right. There's supposed to be a stone monster head up there, and I don't know what I could use as a stand-in for that. I mean, maybe antlers or moose head, maybe? I don't know. Wow, it gets super dark over here. Oh yeah, this is where I buried the tunnel. Okay. Eventually I'm going to do that with the entire dungeon palace thingy. Dungeon palace thingy. That's... I'm apparently hungry and thirsty. More thirsty than hungry. Oh, no, I want to get off here. I think. No. Yes, maybe. I wonder. Oh, yeah, select. Oh, it's a little too big. Gee. Then again. No. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. I wanted to hold it in place. There we go. Do I want it hanging like that? I mean, that could be a cool effect. Right there. Yeah. I'm liking that. Yeah, now that the sun is rising and going through the blocks that are totally not transparent. But now that the sun is rising, we can actually see more of the colors that I saw in Hitfilm. And I chose purple partly because, you know, that's kind of a regal color, and this is a palace. It is officially known as a palace, not a dungeon. So, you know, royalty. Also, this game was suggested by my sister, and my sister likes the color purple. So there. Yeah, I think I need a staircase over here as well. Just because. Where was I going? I forgot where I was going. Up? Was it going up? Continue going up. Go up some more. There we go. Yeah, okay, this tunnel, not so good for the tapestries. This one, we could have one right here. Maybe. G. Well, I guess we could resize it down. So that's 16. 14. 12. And this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Right there, yeah. Whoa, careful. Yeah, this looks a little more like a dead end now. Which is the illusion I was going for. This is the right way. Yeah, sunrise is one of those times when it's like, I don't know whether I need my light or don't need my light. Now, there's supposed to be a statue here, but in addition to the statue, maybe a smaller version of the horse head tapestry. G. I need to narrow you down to 4. That means 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. Not quite there yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So now, where do I want it? I think I want it visible above the statue from like here. The statue will go to about there. So on the bottom to be about there, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking that. And now we retreat. See, all the fake tunnels. Yes, I am very proud of what I thought of here. Thinking actually want to have like a torch here in each one of these, but not here, just as a hint. But we'll get to that later in a future episode, far, far in the future. Hopefully not. Okay, so there we go. And this, of course, is the main axis, which is where we, so maybe, yeah. On tops of these things is talking like Gollum. Oh yeah, I gotta splash. There we go. I also need to restock my food. I forgot to do that. I know, that's annoying. Ooh, I could... I wonder... It's a little hard to... G? No, that doesn't do it right. Never mind. I'm liking the way these look. Admittedly, there should be a little bit of a hang down, but I'm not bothered by that. I'm thinking, yeah, these, I would have to count these to get the right number. That's why I'm not putting tapestries on those yet. So now, is there another? Oh, the other elevator was way back there. Okay, never mind. Oh, but there is this one. No. G. Maybe this could be a big one. So, how big was the big one again? Oh yeah, 16. And then the width needs to be 8. That's 4. That's 6. And that's 8. Okay. Get closer, Bob. Stretch those arms. Hang that tapestry. Yeah, now hang another one, Bob. There we go. I mean, this does, yeah, add a little bit of impressiveness to the dungeon. And here we are back at where I started the episode. Oh, that was neat. See that? You know, when they're not Z fighting with the thing they're attached to, they render beyond render distance, which is interesting. And we go out. And I'm thinking... where's... This way, okay. I overestimated how much I had built. But I'm thinking that the purple and the yellow should actually do well with the color of the sandstone. Once I get more sandstone laid down, that is. Yeah, that is me playing around with tapestries, and admittedly, I did not do the hang it from a plank and then remove the plank trick. And by the way, it was Groovaholic who suggested that. I finally remembered to go back into my comments history and look that up. Sorry for not remembering everybody's name and what everybody said. There's a lot of information out there. But anyways, one of the things I love most about these open world, buildy, crafty, survival-y type games is the freedom. The freedom to build whatever I want and just experiment, and that was a fun experiment. And it's not over either. I'll just do more of it off camera. But and the freedom to just go off and do and pursue my own course, to forge my own path, and to be the captain of my own ship. You know what? I believe we deserve more of that in our real lives. And we don't get it because we're not taught how to get it. And if you agree, and you want to learn how, keep watching.